Hello again, friends. This is just another quick video about how to add GPS tagging to your photographs. And I was out recently doing a shoot at a place called Oatlands Plantation. It's a pre-Civil War plantation in Loudoun County, Virginia. Beautiful place, well preserved. And I was using a Fuji X-T camera. Great camera, wonderful lens. But what I want to show you here is how you add GPS tags to it. My X-T does not have the GPS ability to it, but my phone does, and so I always take a couple phone pictures when I'm doing these shoots so that I can do exactly what I'm about to show you. First of all, what you're looking at here are the JPEG versions. These are all photos that have been processed in the camera. The Fuji camera takes both RAW and JPEG, and then it will process the JPEG. You got 5 or 6 different formats that it can use to make the picture more beautiful, and they're all wonderful colors, wonderful everything. So I'm looking at the JPEG version here, and you can tell on Mylio, if you look over here, you can see the file size. So this is about 12.4 megabits. The RAW version would be about 50 megabits. And the way that you switch back and forth between the RAW version and the JPEG version, you go up here to the settings, click settings, and then under settings hit general, and under general you see this toggle right here which says prefer RAW when available. If I was to click that to prefer RAW when available and reload Mylio, everything I would then see on this screen would be my RAW versions. But I like what Fuji does to the JPEG, so that's what I'm looking at. Anyway, so here's the tag. So this, if you look at let's say look at this photograph, for example. It has no, I put Oatlands in the description, but if you look at the actual GPS here, there's nothing on the map. There's no GPS coordinates loaded here. The Mylio system has received nothing from the Fuji camera. So if I pick one of these with this little location marker in the upper left, that's how you can tell there's a location assigned to this photograph. And I took a picture of this well, this old well, with my cell phone. And now you can see that it identified it as Oatlands Plantation and Virginia, and here's the specific GPS coordinates. So what I want to do is simply take these coordinates. I'm using a Mac, so it's Command C, copy those. Now I want to go back to the photographs that have no little location marker. So I'm going to select these real quick. And anything without a location marker, I'm going to mark. So this is the end of my Oatlands photographs. And you'll note here, this little mark here is not a GPS tag. This is a little pencil here. It's just showing me as a reminder that I've edited this photograph. I brought it up and I popped the color a little bit on it. Mylio has a full suite of editing features here. Bump here to editing, you can see different ways to do it. But that's all that means. So now I've identified all the photographs that have no GPS. I simply go down here to the map. You can see it's empty. Click in GPS coordinates. On a Mac again, Command V. It would be Control copy on a Windows machine. And there it is. Apply GPS to 24 media, yes. Now they all have the location tag. Now if I go look at one of these, and it just updated all this, but everything in here that you see, Plantation, Virginia, everything. So let's go back and look at this photograph. It had no GPS data before, and now it does. It has the complete GPS location that's been assigned, just copying my cell phone. So that's just a quick tip. Use your cell phone when you can, just to make sure you grab the GPS coordinates, and then jump into Mylio at the end of the day, take the bunch of photographs that you've done, and you might have different places. You know, I put all these in the same location on that plantation, but if I'd walked around the plantation a lot and it's a large place, I would probably have taken a photograph with my cell phone at some of those other locations and assigned those a little bit differently, because then I could go back to that same location and recreate that photograph if I wanted to. That's it. That's all you have to do in Mylio. Appreciate the interest and the time. Bye-bye. Also, you might want to check me out at mylegacycloud.com. That's my website, and I have a blog there too. I'm going to put this up as a blog, but mylegacycloud.com, and got a bunch of good information up there. Bye-bye.